Hey guys, it's Putty from the Rustafied official servers here with a quick overview of this Thursday's update. The Rust team has made some small but significant changes to Rust this week. First off, you'll be noticing some changes to Gunplay. In addition to last week's recoil shakeup, Helk has started working on aim cone behavior in game. Instead of aim cones just being a random spray circle, bullets now have a higher chance of hitting what you're aiming at instead of just landing anywhere within the aim cone's diameter. Overall, this should make Gunplay feel a little more like your standard AAA title. There's been some changes to Buckshot this week. The overall spray of this ammunition type has been greatly reduced. The pellets now have an infinity towards the center of the aim cone. This means the majority of pellets will land towards where the player is aiming rather than randomly landing throughout the aim cone. Here's a side-by-side comparison of 3 Buckshots before and after this update. You'll also be noticing that you can shoot further with your Buckshot, as fall-off damage has been decreased. This ammunition is now useful up to 40 meters. It appears a nasty exploit has been fixed this update. The exploit allowed people to use voice chat to gain information and then allowed them to packet flood other players on the server. Hopefully this exploit is completely fixed and players can be at ease. The drop box that sneaked its way into the game last week is seeing some quality of life changes. Items will no longer auto-submit when you place them inside the drop box. But be careful, this will give players a larger opportunity to attack you when you're depositing goods into your box. Drop boxes no longer toss items on the ground when you're dragging them into a full box. They now just go back into the player's inventory slot. And finally, items will automatically stack when dragged into the box. There's been a number of optimizations implemented this week. Andre has tweaked some things with textures to increase game performance, and the minimum AF settings for all textures is no longer forced. This will allow for lower quality settings and hence better performance. Some other smaller changes you'll be noticing this update. There's been some changes and fixes to small rock clusters in game. The double barrel shotgun has less recoil. The handmade shell now does 9 damage per pellet hit instead of 7. And finally, shotgun slugs are half the price. That's a summary of the significant changes coming to Rust this week. I'm Putty and thanks for watching. If you want to know more about this update or any other updates, subscribe to the channel or head over to Rustafied.com, and don't forget to check us out on the Rustafied official servers.